What's up everyone and welcome back to Mathematical Mindset. So right here we have this nice square root math simplification question. Okay, so the first thing guys we want to do is to simplify the denominator. So we have the denominator to be 7 minus the root of 48, and the root of 48 can be expressed as the square root of 60 multiplied 3, which is equals to the root of 60 multiply the root of 3, which is equals to the root of 16 is 4, multiply the root of 3, which is equals to 4 root 3, right? So hence we have the equation to be given as the square root of 49 divide 7 minus 4 root 3. So the next thing guys we want to do is to simply rationalize the denominator. So rationalizing, we have this to be the square root of 49 divide 7 minus 4 root 3 multiply 7 plus 4 root 3 divide 7 plus 4 root 3. So if we simply rationalize this, so from here we have this to be the square root of 49 multiply 7 plus 4 root 3 divide, for the denominator we have 7 minus 4 root 3 multiply 7 plus 4 root 3. So we have this right here. So applying this property to the denominator, that says if we have a minus b multiply a plus b, this is equals to a square minus what, b square. So applying this, we have this to be the square root of 49 multiply 7 plus 4 root 3 divide. Now for the denominator we have 7 square minus 4 root 3 or square. So we have here to be the square root of 49 multiply 7 plus 4 root 3 divide 7 square is 49 minus, this can be expressed as 4 square multiply the root of 3 or square. So this becomes the square root of 49 multiply 7 plus 4 root 3 divide 49 minus 4 square is 16 multiply this, we cancel out this, so we have this to be 3. So we have the square root of 49 multiply 7 plus 4 root 3 divide 49 minus 16 multiply 3, we have this to be what, 48. So from here we have this to become the square root of 49 multiply 7 plus 4 root 3 divide 49 minus 48 is 1. So we have this to be the square root of 49 multiply 7 plus 4 root 3. So we have this right here. But when we recall that if we have the square root of a multiply b, this is equals to the root of a multiply the root of b, right? So from here we have this to be the square root of 49 multiply the square root of 7 plus 4 root 3. So we want to simply simplify this separately. So simplifying this, we have that the root of 49 is equals to 7. Now let's call this equation what, star. All right, we have this to be 7. Then we have the square root of 7 plus 4 root 3. We want to assume that this is equals to a plus b root 3. So the next thing guys we want to do is to simply what, square both sides. So we have the square root of 7 plus 4 root 3 is equal to a plus b root 3. So if we square both sides right here, this is going to cancel this. We have 7 plus 4 root 3 is equal to, now if you simply simplify this, we are going to have this to be a square plus 3b square plus 2ab root 3. So we are going to have this. So the next thing we want to do is to simply equate the rational and the irrational part of this equation right here. So doing that, we have this to become, now for the rational part we have a square plus 3b square is equals to 7, and for the irrational part right here we have this to be 2ab root 3 is equal to 4 root 3. So we call this equation 1 and we call this equation 2. So we are going to say from equation 2 we have 2ab root 3 is equal to 4 root 3. So divide both sides by 2 root 3. If we divide both sides by 2 root 3, this will cancel out this, this will cancel out this, so we have that ab is equal to, this cancel out this, 4 divided 2, we have this to be 2. So hence our equation becomes a square plus 3b square is equals to 7 and ab is equal to what, 2. So we are going to say from AB equals to 2, we can easily make B the subject of formula. So we have that B is equals to 2 over A. So all we have to do is to simply substitute B equals to 2 over A into equation 1. And we have equation 1 to be a square plus 3b square, which is equals to what? 7. So we have a square plus 3 into b. We have it to be 2 over a or square, which is equals to 7. So a square plus 3 into 2 square is 4. Divide a square, which is equals to what? 7. So we want to simply multiply through. So multiply through by a square. So we have a square multiply a square plus 3 into 4 divide a square multiply a square is equals to 7 multiply what? A square. So we have a square multiply a square. We have this to be a raised to the power of 4 plus this we cancel out this. So 3 multiply 4 is 12, which is equals to 7 what? A square. So rearranging this equation and setting it to 0, we have this to be a raised to the power of 4 minus 7 a square plus 12, and this is equals to 0. So factorizing this, we are going to take the first and the last digit, and if we multiply them, we have them to be a 12 a raised to the power of what? 4. So think of a number that when you multiply them, it will give you this, and if you add or subtract, it's going to give you 12 a raised to the power of 4. We have those numbers to be minus 3a square and minus 4 what? A square. So these are the two numbers. That is, if you multiply minus 3a square multiply minus 4a square, this is going to give us 12a raised to the power of 4, and minus 3a square minus 4a square is going to give us minus 7 what? A square. So this is how you can easily factorize this. So from here, we have this to be a raised to the power of 4 minus 3a square minus 4a square plus 12 is equals to 0. So if you factor out these two, we have a square to be common. So this becomes a square minus 3 minus. So from here, we have 4 to be common. So we have a square minus 3, and this is equals to what? 0. So we have a square minus 3 multiply a square minus 4, and this is equals to 0. So a square minus 3 is equals to 0, and a square minus 4 is equals to 0. A square is equals to 3, and a square is equals to what? 4. Alright, so we're going to solve separately for this. So we say for a square equals to 3, all we have to do is to take the square root of both sides. So we have the square root of a square is equals to plus minus the root of 3. So from here we have that this is going to cancel out this. A is equals to plus minus the root of 3. So assuming a is positive, we have that a is equals to plus root what? 3. So we want to simply solve for b. So solving for b, we want to simply make use of ab equals to what? 2. Alright, so if we make use of this, we have a to be the root of 3 multiply b, which is equals to 2. So b is equals to 2 divide the root of 3. And if we simply rationalize this right here, we are going to have this to be b is equals to 2 multiply root 3 divide root 3 multiply root 3, we have it to be root 3 all square. So b is equals to 2 root 3 divide this, we cancel out this, so we have this to be 3, and we have the value of what? B right here. Okay, so we have been able to solve for a square equals to 3. So let's simply solve for a square equal to 4. So we say for a square equals to 4, squaring both sides, we have the square root of a square is equals to the square root of 4. This we cancel out this, so a is equals to the square root of 4. We have it to be 2. So solving for b using a b equals to 2, we have a to be 2 multiply b, which is equals to 2. So we want to simply divide both sides by what? 2. So this we cancel out this, so we have that b is equals to 2 divided 2 is 1, and we have b to be equals to what? 1. So therefore, we can say that the root of 7 plus 4 root 3 is equal to, now I want to simply recall that we assume that the square root of 7 plus 4 root 3 is equal to a plus b root 3, right? We simply assume that right here. So we're going to say this is equal to a plus b root what? 3. And we have two values of a. We have a and b to be equal to, so the first value of a, we have that a is equals to root 3. So we have a is equals to root 3, and for b, we have that b is equals to 2 root 3 divided 3, right? And the second value of a and b, we have that a is equal to 2 and b is equal to what? 1. Alright, so we want to simply verify both of them and find a valid what? Solution. Okay, so for the first one, we have this to be the square root of 7 plus 4 root 3 is equal to, we have a to be root 3 plus b, which is 2 root 3 over 3 multiply the roots of what? 3, right? So this is equal to the root of 3 plus 2 root 3 multiply root 3. We have this to be 2 into root 3 all square divide 3, which is equals to the root of 3 plus this we cancel out this, so we have 2 multiply 3 is 6 divide 3, which is equals to the root of 3 plus 6 divide 3. We have this to be 2, so which can be written as 2 plus the root of what? 3. So this is for the first value. Now let's simply solve for the second value right here. So we're going to say the square root of 7 plus 4 root 3 is equal to, now we have that a is 2 and b is 1, right? So we have this to be 2 plus 1 multiply the root of 3, which is equals to 2 plus the root of 3. So from here we have that the both of them are valid what? Solution. So we have what? 7 plus 4 root 3 is equals to 2 plus root 3. So we have been able to solve for this right now. So want to recall that we named this equation to be what? Equation star. So this is what we were simplifying right here. So we're going to come here and say recall. We want to simply recall that the square root of 49 multiply the square root of 7 plus 4 root 3, and we have the square root of 49 to be 7 multiply. Now the square root of 4 plus root 3 is giving us what? 2 plus what? Root 3. So this is equal to 7 multiply 2, we have this to be 14 plus 7 multiply root 3, we have this to be 7 root 3, and this become the final answer. So guys, we have been able to solve this 9 square root math simplification right here, and we have been able to find our final answer to be equal to 14 plus 7 root 3, and this is the final answer. So with this guys, I'm going to see you in the next video.